Hey, what's up? Joan Vegas here. Another review. Big freaking weekend, man. I haven't had a weekend like this in a while. So I saw the stadium tour last night with the Motley Crue, Def Leppard, blah, blah, blah. And then tonight at the same place, Allegiant Stadium, the Raiders Stadium, I went to go see Imagine Dragons with Macklemore opening up. So that's six bands in 2 nights. So it's a lot of music, and all of it was excellent. But let me dig into this. So Imagine Dragons, as you know, they're very proud of it. They are a Vegas hometown band. They're from Vegas, so them and the Killers. Every time they come home, I feel like they give it a little bit more. I'm sure they're incredible everywhere, but I feel like they connect more to this crowd. You can hear it in the things he says. So it's always cool to see any band when they come home. It's just there's something extra to it. So super excited to see them. I've seen them before, but I was at a Shaquille O'Neal charity event, and I only saw them play 6 or 7 songs, and it wasn't with the big stage with the pyro and the confetti and all that good stuff. So very excited to see their full set. But they had opening for them Macklemore, and I didn't really understand that. I kind of like the dude. It's weird. It's not really my style of music, but for some reason the guy has ended up in my algorithms on my social media and stuff, and I always see his posts keep coming up. I don't know how the hell that happened. God knows. Probably go to too many fucking thrift shops. But there's that one song that caught my eye back in the day was "Good Old Days" with Kesha. I always thought that was a fantastic song with a fantastic message, very catchy. And I listened to that a few times, perhaps how we got on my algorithms. But everybody knows thrift shop and stuff like that. But I couldn't figure out why he is opening for Imagine Dragons. It doesn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me. But either way, I'd never seen him, and cool. I'm gonna go check it out. So we went down there. Macklemore hit the stage, and pretty quickly, I kind of got it. I kind of got why he's opening. The guy is fantastic. It's not my style of music. He only did 9 songs. I'll go through the set list in a second. It's not music that I would normally gravitate to, but it's great. It's great. It's upbeat. It's happy. He is an incredible performer. And this is, I think, the theme for the whole night, because it was the same thing with Imagine Dragons. If you have a performer who is a top-notch performer, for last night it was Macklemore, and God bless him, Dan Reynolds is beyond fantastic. And you back that up with some good, real music, not trendy music that comes and goes. Timeless hits and timeless, beautiful, great music. You have a winning combination. And halfway through Macklemore, I'm like, this is why. Imagine Dragons is known for their charisma, for their positivity, for their goodness, and Macklemore's the same thing. I kept thinking he is such a talented dude. He's so talented. He does everything. He sings, he dances, he's very into fashion. I think he owns a hockey team. He's very business oriented. He's just one of these what do they call them? Triple threats, where he can just do everything. So I started with Chance, which I think is one of his new songs, with Tones and I. She's that girl who's, I think, Dance Monkey. That's her big song. I don't know. Then Thrift Shop, which is probably what put him on the map and probably his biggest song. White Walls is another hit. He did all hits. I mean, he only played 9 songs. Same Love, Downtown, Maniac, which I think is one of his big songs. And he was really good in between. The stuff he was saying, the positivity, the working the crowd. He worked the crowd so freaking well, even before Maniac. I love what he said. He goes, look, this is a new song for me. As an artist, it's really scary to sing a new song, because half the time I look in the crowd, everyone has their hands folded and saying, I don't know this shit. Play the hits, goddammit. So he's like, yo, just enjoy it. Let me, give it a minute, give it a thought. It was very good, man. He worked that crowd really, really well. And for an opening act, man, it felt like a headliner. It did. Glorious, which is a big song. Good Old Days, which is the one I kind of was waiting for. Great, great, great song. And then Can't Hold Us, which is also that's probably bigger than Thrift Shop. That's a monster song. All great songs, great vibes. Even the songs I didn't know. There was one guy, I don't know who, Windsor? No, it wasn't Windsor. It's not here on the set list. There was one song with a dude who ran out in a mustache. God, I don't know who that guy was. He was such a character. He sang the chorus on that song. He was doing tumbles like a little kid in in a gymnastic class. I was laughing my ass off. He looked like such a character with this funky mustache and haircut and tiny little jacket. And I don't know who the hell that was. Someone know who I'm talking about. Please comment. I should look that up. Anyway, so that was Macklemore. Great, great. So much better than I was expecting. I would give that probably a 9.4 out of 10. I just thought it was a fantastic, fantastic performance, and I don't know. I definitely will pay more attention to him through the years. Then came Imagine Dragons. So, man, how do you describe? They are so impressive. I am not going to sit here and say I'm Imagine Dragons fan and I know all the deep cuts and everything between the hits. I know the hits like most people do because they play them everywhere. They are some of the biggest hits in history. I recently, a couple months ago, found a list somewhere of like 80 songs that have reached like a crazy level. It wasn't it was way above platinum. It was like a titanium. I don't know what the level was. And there's only been like 82 songs in history that have done it. And I think Imagine Dragons had 3 or 4 on there. Their songs are written for stadiums. They're big, big, loud, produced songs. And Dan Reynolds is like, I know they have the whole Mormon religious thing going on, but he is like a messiah. He is like a vessel, man. He is so passionate. I don't think I've ever seen an artist that passionate. He is so passionate, and it comes through in the voice, and it comes through in the dancing and the way he moves and the way he talks to the crowd in between every song. Is like a speech. It's almost like you're in church. You just want to be like, hallelujah, damn, dude. Like he gets you, man. He gets you and he holds you tight. But then he backs it up with amazing songs. Big, loud, big, loud songs. You can't help but love the guy. You can't help but love the band. And they gave it everything. So they don't fuck around. They start in the first 5 songs, some of their biggest songs. So they start with My Life and then Believer. It's Time, massive. I'm So Sorry, Thunder's a cool song. Birds, Follow You, Lonely, Natural. Oof, great. Out of the gate, you're just like, he gets you from the beginning and he does not let go of you. He doesn't. Then they go to the middle, they do this acoustic thing. He does Next to Me, I Bet My Life, did a cover of Forever Young, which was cool. One Day, and then he goes into Whatever It Takes, monster song. Younger, Sharks was cool. I was sitting there, I was drunk, I was having a good time. And all of a sudden, I see the motherfucker from Cirque du Soleil with the ball guy with the little smoke thing in his hand run across the stage. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Cirque is one of my favorite, if not my favorite show on the Strip. You should go see go see the Beatles Love Show as much as you can. Hopefully they bring it back when they rip down the Mirage next year. But all of a sudden, I see all the dancers. It was cool. Again, another hometown kind of thing that he does. He made a speech about it. Like, we used to fucking play at O'Shea's. O'Shea's is not there anymore, I don't think. Shays was a shitty little hotel right by Imperial Palace, and it was he said they used to play for beers, and now they're playing for 70,000 people with Cirque dancers running around stage. I mean, it's an incredible story. Good for them. He deserves all of his success. I watched last week, Dave Grohl and his mom have a show, I think it's on Paramount Plus, called From the Cradle to the Stage, where they go and they interview artists and their mother. So Dave and his mother go and meet Dan and his mother, and they go through their whole story. Nice guy, man. Straight shooter, Mormon kid. Really hardworking family. He didn't become a rock star for, sex and drugs and fame. He became because he was just a musician and he knew he was good at it. And he treats it like a job, you can tell. And it comes through, man. It comes through. Anyway, Enemy, I'm Happy. Demons. Ugh. Well, Demons is a great song, dude. Top of the World. Bones, Radioactive. Oh, God. Radioactive is oof. Walk in the Wire, they closed with. What a show. Honestly, what a weekend of shows, but it's so nice to go into a show and don't have expectations and get blown out the back. That's kind of how I felt. Going to Motley Crue, Def Leppard, you have high expectations for them because they're who they are. For me to not be so familiar with the Imagine Dragons music, I mean, again, there's so many hits that you practically know the whole set list, but, it's just they're not a band I normally listen to. Same with Macklemore. And to be so blown away, it's such a treat, and it's why I do this. You feel good. We walked out of there feeling great. Just a great band, a great band. Go see them any chance you get. Honestly, they're better in bigger venues. I don't think that show would be that electric in a smaller venue. They are a powerhouse, big fucking songs, big fucking chorus, big fucking drums. Their drums are very powerful type of band, and man, they're great. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that 9.75. I really enjoyed it. I've been very fortunate this weekend with the music I've seen. Really top notch stuff. I'm a very lucky guy. I appreciate you following. Please subscribe if you made it this far. If you give a shit, if you've seen them, put it in the comments. I love hearing everybody's comments. As long as they're nice. People have been mean sometimes, but I don't care. Fuck you guys. Actually feel bad for you people. Subscribe, comment, listen more, and I'd love to hear what you thought about that show or anytime you've seen them. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you at the next show. Bye-bye.